recording this here, you're going to see it's a little bit different. Not only is it myself here, but Adam's on the front of the cameras for these. This is a special Mulleting over City. If you're wondering why the two of us are here, we just got done recording the latest episode of Detroit City Sportscast, which will be dropping in there. We did cover some cool city stuff for as kind of a get to know part, but we wanted to kind of brief everybody in the loop of what's coming up. And that is this week, there's not going to be a Tunnel Talk episode. We are taking into the week, but just highly that way if you want to check our dumbass shenanigans on video. That video is up still, has not been taken down by YouTube. Cool. But wanted to just provide a brief recap just to kind of keep people in the loop. The men took on Columbus Crew 2 in their version of a dome in Ohio last Thursday, coming behind from 1-0 down. Yazid Matthews converting a penalty that Danny Espeleta won, and then Lucas Gonzalez being Peter Jolmis. City legend now. City fucking legend. Trialist to trialist. Something about beating Crew teams 2-1. Like 2017, I got them to see Columbus Crew SC, their college or reserve team. Obviously, the big one, April 19, 2022, in the MLS Open Cup. And then this one, also Impact, leaving our mark in Ohio. The women continued their PSL adventures to take on Kalamazoo United. This match we can promote there. Somebody did drop a video with no audio of the match. I haven't gone back to watch it yet. City women rolled, though, wearing their light blue aways and scoring 9-4 winners in Kalamazoo. What was really impressive about that one was it was 5-4 at halftime, no goals conceded in the second half. I was bummed that they didn't score 10, but when you account for the fact that they took on Zoo City earlier in the year, which I am reminded of daily, play in Kalamazoo and not fucking Toledo.
Toledo. Very good, Garrett.
We still averaging 10 goals a game against Kalamazoo teams. That may continue on March 8th when we go to Zoo City. Next game for the ladies, a somehow away match at Detroit City Fieldhouse. We get to play Waza again. And that's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I don't know if they're selling tickets. I think you might just be able to show up like it's a youth team game at the club. Or, your DCFL league's going on. Adam, why don't you talk about what's taking place upstairs at the clubhouse that night leading into the Wausau game?
Yeah, it's going to be the annual Kill the Keg, brought to you by Northern Guard supporters. I believe that's going to be starting at 6 o'clock, right before kickoff. You go, you drink beer, and you help us as in me, the group that I'm a part of, Northern Guard supporters, raise some funds for the upcoming season. Happens every single year. It's a good time. Like I said, you just go, you drink, you support us through drinking, and we're going to have some cool stuff up for my silent auction as well, some merch items, some old banners and stuff like that. It's going to be a good time. Also, this coming Friday, Polar Plunge.
Oh, shit.
NGS Cares has a team. I believe Jam is going to be jumping in the frozen Detroit River. I believe other fellow supporter Betsy's going. I think she might be doing it as well. But it's a good time. Very, very good cause. That helps raise money for the Special Olympics Michigan. That's coming up this Friday, 5 p.m. I believe that's when everything starts. I believe, though, if you're jumping or if you want to get, involved with that, I believe you got to get there at 3 p.m. We have some more information on that over on our NGS Cares Twitter page, NGS Cares DET. Go check that out for more information on that. But that's pretty much it. There is some big stuff coming up, though, Garrett. As we all know, we've got the annual owners meeting coming up on March 9th. We've got the annual St. Patrick's Day parade, which is kind of a traditional start of the season thing, coming up the day after March 10th, which is that's going to be a busy fucking weekend.
And also, the players are going to be marching in the St. Patrick's Day parade.
Players are going to be marching in that. That's going to be a good time. The first time they've been able to do that in quite some time, just because obviously these last couple of seasons they've been on the road. And so that's going to be a really good time. Stay tuned for more information on that.
Keep them away from McShane's.
Yep. And then there's also another parade coming up as well that that supporters may be getting involved in as well, and that's the Nain Rouge. That's coming up
Shit.
later in March. So again, more information will be coming out on that as well. So a lot of stuff coming up this week and the following weeks as we head towards what is it, March 23rd, the
Home
opening of new
opener,
men's season. Yep,
March
home opener
16th.
of the men's season. Yep.
Yep, the 16th opens things up in Colorado Springs. To clarify, I do love McShane's, but I also know that if players are at McShane's too much, especially on the day of the parade, they might not be in top fitness levels for Saturday, March 16th in Colorado Springs, and we do not want that. And have a friendly this week in Indy's version of the Chartaplex and their airplane hangar type thing, as per tradition, and then wrap up the friendlies at the Dome in Oakland on the 8th of March against OU, which is also the day of the women's game in Kalamazoo against Sioux City. So I think that's really kind of as far as mostly on stuff like that. Adam, did you have anything you want to kind of just pontificate about for while we have a mostly off week?
No, no, just to stay tuned next week for the next episode of Tunnel Talk.
Yep, and just keep on the lookout in all city circles. I know Noah and Bianchi's been dropping some posts and stuff. I would think we should be relatively closer to finding out what's going on with Open Cup. Hopefully, find out this week that everything is set and who we might be playing in the second round. But it's like a soap opera at this point. We'll never know what's going to expect until we're actually in the thick of it. But also, it may not just be, there could be some of us also others than the two of us dropping in some thoughts. Will that be happening? I don't know. I can't predict the future. But in the meantime, everybody have a great rest of the week. Happy end of February, because fuck, it's already about to be March. And yeah, we keep going onward, boys.